Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, Monique is back at it, y'all. Honestly, I thought this woman was done. But the latest is she's been in the Twitter feud with Roland Martin. I don't know what's going on with Monique, y'all, but let me tell y'all the latest. So evidently, Roland had made a general comment to Monique, good luck with what y'all doing down there in North Carolina or South Carolina or whatever city it is that she's in. And I guess being in her feelings, maybe Monique took it the wrong way or something. And she came back at Roland and basically asked him, what has he done for the Black community? Now, y'all, all throughout my video, I'm going to be having the tweets that Roland tweeted after that. So if you need to pause my video so you can read the tweets, no problem. But I just want to talk about Monique, y'all. Because since I did my last video, I've been reading all this stuff on, social media about her. Since I did my last video, have read that Monique was originally offered $3 million by Netflix. And like I said in my last video, I think her mouth talked her out of that $3 million. Her diva attitude and all that shit she brings to the table, and we're going to talk about that later too, talked her down to $500,000. Y'all, let me tell you something. Monique is a grown ass woman. I think she's in her late 40s. So by this time, you should not be walking around with your lips stuck out because you didn't get what you wanted. You asked folks to boycott Netflix, and basically people were saying, no, we're not doing that. You are wanting us to boycott Netflix because you did not get paid what you wanted. But the point that people are making is Monique is trying to act all awoke now. But like people have said, when have you ever seen Monique marching with anyone or showing up for anything that has to do with advancing, the rights of Black people and equality and all of this stuff? Yes, she gets on her little podcast with her husband and they have their little discussions, but you don't see Monique involved, out there involved. Now, she could be doing it behind the scenes, but we don't see her. And everyone was saying that what she's doing, this plea that she made with Netflix, is basically self-serving. It's what she wants. Now, in this back and forth with her and Roland, basically Roland told her, look, watch my show. Look at the people that I have on. Look at the times that, I have spoken out on different things that are going on in the Black community. Y'all, say what you want to about Roland. He does, address issues in the Black community. He is a journalist. So he does it behind a mic, sitting at a desk, reporting and keeping us aware of what's going on. That's the way he would do it. But a point that he has made about Monique in these tweets, and that's what I want to talk about. Not only had I heard that Netflix offered her $3 million, but now all of these stories are starting to come out about how difficult Monique is to work with. And I touched on that in my last video. A lot of people might say, yeah, people are starting to talk about it now, but they weren't really saying anything before Monique got into this back and forth with Netflix. But that's not the truth. There have always been rumors of Monique being very, very difficult to work with. I'm telling y'all, I think after she won that Oscar, then Monique got the big head. Now, I'm not going to take her talent away from her. Monique is funny. I have said that in all of my videos. But here's the thing. Like I said before, Monique needs to take a step back and reassess her career. I don't know what the hell is going on in her head to be attacking everyone that could possibly advance her career. I read something on Facebook. Some people were saying Monique better stop before she looks up and be somewhere standing asking, "Do you want paper or plastic?" Because we have seen people at the top of their game tumble down to the next time you hear from them, they're going to be doing one of those "Where are they now?" Monique is fucking up her own brand by running her fucking mouth and leaving a trail of people who are saying that she is difficult to work with. There have been recent projects that Monique has done where directors, producers, crews are saying that her and her husband on the set are rude and crude and mean to people, women and men, black and white, who work on the set. Something Roland is telling her is basically, Monique, maybe you need to think about, could it not be everyone else, but actually be you? You know what? That's something like when you're raising your kids and you have one child that nobody likes, and everywhere they go, they have a problem. Eventually, you start to say, well, maybe it's not everyone else. Maybe it's my child. Everybody can't be wrong. Monique has to face up to the fact that, you know, once she talked about Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels. Lord, y'all, I am so sick of saying those names. Like people are saying, you tore your ass because right now, those are the people that are out there in the forefront of entertainment right now. Tyler Perry is all over, making all this kind of money. Say what you say about his projects, but he's out there. Oprah, I don't even have to go any further. Whether you like her or not, Oprah is a fucking money making billionaire, not a millionaire. Oprah is a fucking billionaire. And when Daniels came out with his shows, and um, Monique said that she was supposed to play Cookie and that she had been blackballed and all that. If you knew that, if you felt that you have been blackballed in the industry, do you think the way to get back in, if that's what you want, is to go around tearing into people? Y'all, I'm going to tell you. After I did my video, I was just, looking around YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You know how you go throughout your day and you check your social media. When I tell y'all that about 70% of the posts about Monique are telling her to shut the fuck up, put her big girl panties on, and get back out there and do her thing and build her career back up. Everybody is saying the same thing. Okay, Monique, you didn't get what you want. Now it's time to move on, girl. She is digging her hole in deeper. And like I said, this thing about, you know, my sister and my brother and all of this, how she does her little my sister, my brother, this. Monique, you're not as awake as you think you are. Because, like I said, I haven't seen you moving throughout the black community, fighting for anything or showing up for anything. You see other celebrities doing different things in the community, and they're out there. When was the last time you saw Monique? Come on now. A lot of people are saying, well, she has a right to feel a certain kind of way. She has a right to ask for a certain type of pay. Yes, she does. But if these producers and directors don't feel that she warrants that because of what she's leaving behind, who would want to work with somebody that comes in with the reputation of being difficult and starting shit and just, being all kinds of wrong? I think that That is very telling about why she is in the place that she is now. And honestly, y'all, this is like with one of my kids, and they're whining all the time about they ain't got no friends. And as you dig, a little deeper in the situation, you realize that your child is somewhere showing they monkey ass. That's what Monique is doing. Like I said, I don't even know what's going on with her. I truly, truly believe, y'all, that it has something to do with this fucking husband of hers. I really don't know what it is, what he's in her ear telling her, but she needs to take a moment, go somewhere and clear her head and see what she's doing to any future career. Look, it's not them checking for her. It's her wanting to be in Hollywood. It's her wanting these big salaries. If that's what you want, why are you going around running your fucking mouth? Shut the hell up. Y'all, let me tell you. I always tell my son, and I was telling y'all about, when my son goes out on an interview or something, how I pump him up. I always tell him when you go in the door, play the game just to get the job. Play the game. Once you get the job and you got your foot in there, you can be who you truly are. But to get your foot in the door, you gotta play the game. You got to. It might not be what you want, but if you want to get ahead in this life, you got to understand the game and know how to play it. I don't know how many jobs that I have gone on or worked at. And once I get the job, people will say, "You are so different than what I thought you were. You were so quiet." And you know how you be thinking, "Look, girl, the only reason why I was acting like that is because I need to get my motherfucking foot in the door." Monique is starting to get on my fucking nerves. She is in a beef with everybody, y'all. Everybody. It is getting to the point where I'm wondering if something wrong with her. Because I'm going to tell y'all, back in the day, like I said in every video that I've done about Monique, Monique was on fire. She was doing her stand up, she was touring, she had the Parkers, she got Precious, and she had her talk show, and she was doing the damn thing. But something happened. Something happened. Now, with all these rumors coming out, I'm wondering, was it that on those projects that I mentioned, Monique was there showing her natural ass. And after those people had worked with her, they had said, "You know what? Thank you, but I will never work with her ass again." Could that be what it is? And then rumors and whispers behind the scenes where Monique may, have had projects, people were saying, "You know what? You might not want to work with this bitch. She can be a little difficult." You're not going to get work if you're like that. I don't give a damn what you think that you are in your head. If you want to be out there, you need to slow your fucking roll. And it just kills me when I see posts where people are saying, "Yeah, she's right, this and that, another," but she ain't got a job. She right without a job. She's right without a a dollar amount that she's been asking for. You can be right and be broker than the mug. So yeah, she's right. Blacks do deserve equal pay that any other race gets. We deserve the same pay. But it's a lot of black people out there, a lot of black entertainers. They know that, but they're still out there doing their damn thing. They're not burning every bridge that they can, and that's what Monique is doing. And again, I don't know what the hell is wrong with her. Because you know what? When you are a person that burns bridges, like I said, she gonna look up and she gonna be somewhere standing in the grocery store talking about paper or plastic. Y'all, let me tell you, I have had jobs where, and I'm just going to keep it real, y'all, that I hated every motherfucker there. But I went to work had my professional demeanor on, and when I left, I became myself. I needed to make my money to take care of my home, my family, and all of that. So I played the game. I have left jobs and was like, God, I'm glad I left that job. I couldn't stand none of those people. And these people are asking to be my friend on Facebook. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, bitch, I don't even like you. But it's because when I left, they never knew that I couldn't stand them because I was going to be there 8 to 9 hours a day. I didn't want to make myself even more miserable because I didn't like them. So I just played the game for those 8 to 9 hours. It was a means to an end. I needed to work so I can have the lifestyle that I wanted. I tell my kids this all the time. I tell my son, go to work, play the game, get your coins, and then you can do whatever you want to do with those coins. That's what Monique needs to do. Now, with all this shit that she's doing lately, do you think anybody want to mess with her? Think about it, y'all. Oh my God. Think about it. I think that she needs to get new professional management. People who have contacts, people who can say, you know what, Monique? Okay, we understand how you feel. But, if you keep on doing this, you're going to alienate yourself. I don't think that's what her husband is telling her. I think that he is in her ear. Is it something, a thing where he was jealous of her career and he's unwittingly sabotaging her career? Sometimes you could have a man that seems like he's all supportive, but in reality, he's actually sabotaging your career. S- So you could be like on the level of him. I don't know, if that's what it is, but something is not right there. It's like Monique is self-destructing. Think about if this was your partner and they had this wonderful budding career. Let's go back to when Monique won that Oscar and the day after she won that Oscar. And then, certain projects started coming in. And maybe they weren't the money that you thought you were going to get because you had that Oscar in your hand. As that person's partner, wouldn't you sit with them and pour over the offers and say, you know what? I know this is not what you wanted, but take one of them. Keep yourself out there. Instead of saying, "Look, no, you got an Oscar in your hand, girl. Why would you do this part? Why would you do that?" Do you know how many Oscar winning performers there are out there who, after they won the Oscar, shit was just mediocre? They were working, but they didn't win. Every movie that you do is not going to be an Oscar winning movie. I think of even Denzel Washington back in the day. Denzel Washington did some movies early in his career that you're like, why would he do that? You know, there are so many good actors, black actors and actresses out here that are more professional than Monique, more talented when it comes to acting, that are gonna get roles over her because she runs her fucking mouth. Now, I wonder, I talked about earlier in the video that there are all these rumors out here now that Netflix originally offered her $3 million. What the hell happened? Girl, let me tell you, if I went somewhere and, I was like, okay, well, when I come in, I want about 10 million. And I saw that I could not get them down. Do you think I would leave that money on the table and walk away? I would be like, you know what? I am going to show you, I'm going to take your offer and I'm going to show you why you should have paid me more. And then do it graciously because, she could have had one, special on there, took the 3 million, and then they said, this girl killed it. She pulled in way more than what we thought she would. Let's give her another one. And then took her up to what she wanted. You know? You don't leave money on the table and walk away empty handed with your lips stuck out, whining all on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. She's, to me, she's acting simple, y'all. Simple. And I don't think this is going to be the last that we hear of her because she's in her feelings. You can go out there and read what people are saying. People are starting to get sick of her. I think in the beginning, when she was saying that she was blackballed, a lot of people were rooting for Monique, saying, "Girl, make your comeback. You know, you're right. Maybe you were blackballed." That whole thing with Lee Daniels and Empire and the role of Cookie, I actually believe Monique. I believe her to this day. I believe that after Precious and when Lee Daniels was thinking about doing Empire, he did have Monique in mind. Something happened and Taraji got the part. Let it go. Damn, we all have had disappointments in our lives, ups and downs, and all of that. Because you know why? We grown as people. You learn to deal with it and move on. You don't keep whining like a little 4 or 5 year old. Monique is not even acting like a 9 or 10 years old. She's acting like a 4 or 5 year old throwing a fucking temper tantrum and making herself look bad. I am I'm upset with her because she does have talent, but she's digging her own hole. Y'all, like I said, we probably gonna hear from her again, and this probably won't be the last video that I do about her because I'm actually in all seriousness, I'm actually worried about Monique, y'all. I really am. Something is going on there. Like I said, I believe a lot of it has to do with that damn husband. I'm gonna say it again, all up in her ear. And honestly, y'all, now that I think about it, I really do think that he's trying to sabotage her career because he was jealous of her. And she loves him so much that she probably can't see it. Hell, when you saying saying that I'm gonna have an open marriage, y'all, look, we all might have partners that you know tip out on the marriage, but I'm not gonna give him a pass to do it. You know, to me, and that's a whole nother video. But to me, that's not knowing my worth and value. I want a man who is going to be loyal to me, or at least say he is. God damn. You know, some of the shit that she's been doing since she got with this guy is 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 almost out of character for her because the Monique that I remember, y'all, the Monique that I remember was talented, budding, rising star. When she came out with Precious and y'all, this is why I say I'm torn with Monique, and I finally saw Monique's performance. Forget Gabardet's performance because actually, to me, the best performance in that movie was Monique. Was Monique. Monique is what took that movie to where it was. It was her performance. That shows you that the girl can act her ass off given the right part. But I think what has happened is, I don't know, y'all. Monique is self-destructing. And I am actually worried about her because we need all kinds of performers. Yeah, we got the Halle Berrys, the Denzel Washington, the Viola Davises, but to have performers and actors and actresses and musicians. We want all different kinds. Monique represented a sister, a different type of actress that I liked seeing. I was looking forward to the projects that we would see Monique in after Precious. There was a movie that I just watched. I cannot remember the movie. I think it was about Christmas. Y'all forgive me. Monique was so funny in that damn movie. I she I didn't even like the movie. I liked Monique's performance in the movie. I think the girl is funny, but I think, y'all, she is sabotaging her career. So here's what I want y'all to do. I know throughout the video I have been rolling Roland Martin's tweets, and you can see what he actually said to her about her diva attitude and how her and her husband need to get it together. Let me know what y'all think. Did you hear that Monique was originally offered 3 million? What do you think happened between that 3 million and then the 500,000 that she was eventually, finally offered? How do you think she talked herself out of it? Also, do you believe these rumors that have been out here for, I think I've been hearing about Monique being a diva for at least the last 10 years or so. Do you believe those rumors? Also, finally, do you think with with everything that's going on with Monique right now, that she sealed her doom, that this is it? She's never going to get another part again, never command the salary that she feels that she deserves. Let me know down in the comments, y'all. I appreciate you watching my video. You guys have a great day now. Bye bye.